Overview. The mission of the 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona EV is brief but succinct: deliver a muscle car driving experience in an all-electric package. How that scenario will play out on the road, on the track, and in the marketplace remains to be seen, but Dodge is doubling down with horsepower, the universal language of the muscle car species. Specifically, 496 of them for the Charger Daytona R/T and 670 in the Charger Daytona Scat Pack. Dodge is also hedging its bet with gasoline-powered Charger variants powered by the Hurricane twin-turbocharged inline 6-cylinder. That version is set to arrive in 2025 and is reviewed elsewhere. Electric Chargers are distinguished from their gas siblings by the Daytona suffix on their name badge. They are powered by a 100.5 kW nickel cobalt aluminum battery that juices front and rear motors, the rear with a limited slip differential, and the front with a disconnect for improved efficiency. Dodge's affinity for playfully mining its past continues with the electronic, Fratzonic, exhaust system, a riff on the triangular Fratzog symbol that appeared on its classic muscle cars, that provides the Charger Daytona with an ear-splitting synthetic exhaust note. Styling-wise, the new two-door Charger sidesteps the previous two incarnations, instead channeling the first and second generation Chargers with a modern, decluttered finish inside and out. While the phrase EV muscle car may need a few years to assimilate into the vernacular of the gasoline-veined faithful, the Charger Daytona has the looks and enough muscle that apologies will probably not be required. These first edition electric two-doors will be followed in 2025 by a four-door model, which will also be available in both gas and electric form. What's new for 2024? Everything. The Charger is new from the ground up, and the electric-only Charger Daytona variant detailed here represents the brand's first full-bore shot fired into the emerging realm of EV muscle cars. The two-door versions are scheduled to begin production in mid-2024 with deliveries to follow. The four-door sedan variants of the Charger Daytona R/T and Daytona Scat Pack, and the gasoline 2 and four-door Chargers, are slated to begin production in early 2025. An even more powerful SRT Banshee trim is also in the works, but we suspect it won't launch until the 2026 model year. Pricing and which one to buy. The price of the 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona EV is expected to start around $50,000 and go up to $60,000 depending on the trim and options. Daytona R/T $50,000, est. Daytona Scat Pack $60,000, est. 0, $10,000. $20,000. $30,000. $40,000. $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, $90,000. Pricing isn't yet available, but given that the base model Charger needs to retain its somewhat wide appeal, we feel it will land slightly north of $50,000 to start. The Charger Scat Pack will command a premium, and we expect that list for around $60,000. Were the Scat Pack the ultimate Charger EV, we'd revise that price estimate northward, but our intel indicates that title is reserved for a forthcoming Charger Banshee. Expect that version to push the $100,000 mark and its power output to crest at around 1,000 horsepower. That said, at this point, we recommend the Charger Scat Pack as its added 274 horsepower is a bargain at that price. Also of note, buyers of 2024 models received the Direct Connection Stage 1 upgrade kit that added 40 horsepower, Charger Daytona R/T, or Stage 2 kit that added 80 horsepower, Charger Daytona Scat Pack, as standard. Both will be options on later models.